Observed in April every year, Donate Life Month helps raise awareness about organ, eye, and tissue donation, encouraging Americans to sign up as donors, and it honors those who have saved lives through the gift of donation.
Currently, more than 2,600 Michiganders are waiting for a life-saving organ transplant. And here with us to discuss Donate Life Month, saving a life through an organ transplant, is Gift of Life Michigan President and CEO Dorrie Dils. Good morning, Dorrie.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for joining us. So tell us a little bit just about the importance of this month and bringing awareness.
So April is a month all across the country that we celebrate Donate Life Month, which is really just an opportunity for us to pause and recognize and honor donors and all the individuals who have chosen to sign up in the Michigan Organ Donor Registry, and really to encourage others to make that same decision and sign up to be organ donors as well.
I had a question for you that was kind of burning in my mind because I just did my taxes and I had a little box at the end of my tax form of are you an organ donor or do you want to be an organ donor? I'm curious how that is communicated to the registry, if that's any different than checking the box when you get your driver's license renewed. How does that communication work between organizations?
Yeah, well, thanks for recognizing that was the question on the tax form. Michigan actually last year was the first state in the country to pass legislation that added that question to our state income tax forms. And it does communicate directly to the same registry that you address the question at the Secretary of State's office. So it all dumps into one. And last year we had over 114,000 people who checked that box when they did their Michigan taxes, their state taxes. And it was the first year, so we didn't really have a lot of opportunity to do education with tax preparers and with the community. But this year we're anticipating significantly more people to sign up in the registry that way. And it's just one more opportunity for us to get the question out to individuals who maybe for whatever reason didn't do it at the Secretary of State's office, but they indeed want to be donors. And we're overwhelmed by the response that we've gotten from it.
I would also love to know, what are some misconceptions people might have about becoming a donor or marking that box, or what would you want people to know about just the impact of what checking that box means?
Well, the vast majority of us will die in a way that organ donation may not be possible. In fact, only 3 out of every 1,000 deaths dies in a way where organ donation isn't an option. And so that's why it's really important for everyone who wishes to be a donor, signs up in the Michigan Donor Registry, and also has the conversation with their family about the fact that they had signed up and that they wish to be a donor should something happen to them, and the option of donation is possible. As far as myths, sometimes people think, for example, that they can't have the funeral that they would choose if they become an organ or tissue donor, and that's not true. You can have the funeral that you planned regardless of whether donation happens or not. And just by signing up in that registry, you have the potential to save up to 8 individuals' lives by becoming an organ donor, should that opportunity present.
Wow.
I wanted to ask also in terms of checking that box, whether it's on the tax form or your driver's license, do you have to check that every time? Would I have to check that every single year? Or once you've checked it once, you can check no? Or does that take you off the list?
Well, it's an opt-in registry, so there is no. So when you check the box, you're in the registry. If you don't check the box, then you're not. And what that means is not a no to donation, but it just means that you're deferring that decision to your next of kin, your family, or whoever would be making end-of-life decisions for you. But once you've checked that box, you're in the registry and you're there forever. You don't have to sign up every time you go to renew your driver's license or every time you complete your Michigan tax forms. The only thing that would remove you from the registry is if you actively went in and took yourself out.
Gotcha. Dorrie Dils with Gift of Life Michigan, thanks so much for being here and spreading the word. we'll share the interview on 9and10news.com. Great to have you with us.
Yes, thank you.
Great. Thank you. Have a good day.